Now that we're to March and it's combine time, it's free agency time, it's time to go out on visits, what are you guys doing at this point? What is the scout's job at this moment?
March is obviously the most important month for us to hit the road and to do essentially mini combines at each individual school. So there are some good players that did not get invited here, and we're going to go and make sure we see them work out again so we can compare those players to some of the stuff we saw here. In addition to starting the spring scouting process, which will begin to build the profile for next year's players as well.
Do you mirror that, Dale, or do you see it a different way in what you do?
No, definitely. That's exactly right. I think a big part of it as well is just getting our coaches and Blake and John and Ryan with these guys at night and interview process as well. I think that's a huge part. And then obviously, like John said, starting the following draft, 2018, we'll be working on those guys throughout March and April as well.
Wes, what do you want to see at a pro day?
The movement skills match what you see on tape, the timing and testing numbers, more so just to verify all that information, pair it up with the fall evaluation that you see actual during football plays on the field. Just make sure those things match up with your report, and it's just polishing everything off at this point.
The legendary C.O. Bricado would go on campus visits for pro days or whatever. First of all, he would run everything. He was in charge of every other scout from every other team would back up. But the other thing is, he knew the people who worked in the equipment room. He knew the administrative assistants in the office. Did he pass it along to you guys that a lot of your best intel about who the player really is as a person comes from non-coaches?
Oh, absolutely. I was very fortunate that CO really kind of took me by the hand and helped introduce me to the area that I've scouted for the last several years for the Titans.
Which is?
The Southwest.
Okay.
Yeah, so his stomping grounds was Texas, Oklahoma, that area of the country, and he kind of helped me get my start out in that area, and he taught me that very thing. What you're saying is you don't just want to get basic information, dig a little bit. And a lot of times there's nobody else on a football staff or within the organizational structure of a football team that knows these guys more than, say, a janitor, say an administrative assistant, maybe an assistant strength coach rather than the head strength coach, maybe an academic person, a professor, something along those lines that sees these individuals in a different light than just the football coaches that get them in the same exact environment every single day. So yeah, CO was very big on that, and he was absolutely right about it.
Dale, have you had a moment already in your scouting career where you've learned something about a player from a non-coach that either put you over the top on that player or had you cross a guy off the list?
Definitely. I think like John said, you're trying to talk to as many people as you can, whether it's the academic advisor, a coach, a strength coach, a trainer, a janitor, whatever it is, and all that information you collect, just take the negatives and the positives from it, and we try to present those to the staff during meetings.